Finlay, congratulations on your call-up. How are you feeling?
Oh yeah, mate. Over the moon. It's a dream come true. Yeah, still in a bit of a whirlwind. Found out on Friday, and then I was in Sunday, and had to get ready quick. But look, it's been great so far. All the boys are real nice. Obviously, no good contingent of the staff as well, so fitting in really well, and really over the moon to be here. And like I said, it's a dream come true.
So you found out officially on Friday, but there must have been something in the back of your mind, because there were all the reports that Zander's been struggling. So were you kind of mentally just get yourself ready in case the phone call comes?
Yeah, 100%. You know, obviously I didn't get named on the 8th of May, which was disappointing, but I knew, that squad might change, and I have to be in the position that if I'm called upon that I'm ready. So, again, I knew Tig and Zander had their respective injuries, and all I could do was not worry about that and just worry about staying in the best position possible by staying fit and healthy, mentally and physically. And got the call from Faz Friday, and next thing I'm in. So bit of a whirlwind, but like you said, I had it in the back of my mind that there was a chance I might be in, and look, here we are now.
So in terms of, say, training for the last few weeks, what have you been doing to... Because obviously you've got to keep yourself ticking over just in case. So what have you been doing?
Yeah, we actually had a good contingent of us training. We obviously had Mac and Bundy, and then there was lads going on the Irish Summer Tour this year. So there was about 12 of us training in total, and a few boys came in that were off as well and made up numbers. So we were doing bits and pieces of contact conditioning, conditioning games, and like running and that. So we got some good sessions in. So yeah, got to stay fit, and that it was good. Yeah, so put us in a good position to hit the ground running there.
Now, where we are at the moment, all the island boys, you know it really well because you've been coming here for ages. So are you like the tour guides for everyone else at the moment?
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't think many of the boys have been here, and I know we're missing the Leinster boys. So I think it's me, Tig, Bundy, and Mac. We're quite familiar with the area, so I'm sure on the day off, the boys will be asking for the local coffee shops and places to play golf. I won't be able to help with the golf, unfortunately. I could do coffee. I don't play golf. I go around, pot around, and have coffee and have a bit of crack. But yeah, we could be local tour guides, just show everyone around, and yeah, might help me integrate with the group.
Well, in that case, I'm going to ask you the question. So where is the place to go for coffee locally?
Lahana's pretty good. I recommend it. Really nice coffee. It's really nice to drink in the sense that it's not too hot. It's a really nice temperature. The latte art's really nice if that's what you're into. Really nice nutty flavour, along with good chats. It has all the makings of a really good afternoon or morning.
Okay. Right, I'm glad we've got that established.
Okay.
Let's get back to rugby, shall we?
Yeah.
You got a game against Argentina a week on Friday. I mean, what a start that is. I mean, Argentina don't do friendlies, I think, in any sport, and certainly not in rugby union. I mean, that is a proper introduction to a tour, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's class. It's a proper test match. We played Argentina there in the autumn, and they're an incredible side in terms of the physicality they bring. But then, you look out wide, and they've got some backs that can tear the shreds. So it's a really good start for us as a proper test match, and we'll get to see where we're at heading into Australia. And look, we've had a good couple of days here. We have a couple more days of training. We head back next week, so we'll be in a good position now to meet that challenge head on.
It's also the first time the Lions have ever played in the Aviva, so I'm sure the place is going to be absolutely packed out and rocking. As an Irish player, to play for the Lions in the Aviva, if you get picked, what would that mean?
Oh, it's truly special. Look, the Aviva is my favourite place to play. I've played there, fortunately, with Ireland over the years a lot, and it's just such a great stadium in terms of the atmosphere, the pitch, everything, all the above. It's brilliant. So I suppose a dream of mine always growing up was to play for the Lions, and to do that where we play rugby for Ireland, and having our the majority of Irish fans there, and having all our friends and family there, it'd be something really special, and I'm buzzing for it. Yeah.
When did the Lions come onto your radar? When did it kind of click? Was it a particular tour that you can remember?
Like as a potential that I might get picked, or
no. Just to say, as a kid, as a fan.
Oh no, I remember watching with my dad. Like back when I was a proper kiddie, back in the 2001 tour in Australia. I remember because my dad's English and then mum's side of the family's all Irish, so obviously my dad was quite English heavy. But we used to watch. We watched. I remember watching Jason Robinson score that first try, and I had the Irish Lions jersey on, and we were watching. And I remember we were saying to each other, we were counting down what year it would be, like what I'd play and what age I'd be. And he was like, "Look, maybe you might be 33 playing on the 2025 tour." And we talked about that, as a kid growing up, and I'm supposed to be here now. And with my journey, it's gone full circle. So truly blessed to be here, really grateful. It's a dream come true, and I just want to be the best version of myself and make my family, my friends and all the boys proud. So that's all I can do.
You've played against Australia in the last couple of years a few times. I think it's fair to say that during the World Cup they had a tough time, but under Joe Schmidt they've had a real resurgence, and obviously you guys know how good Joe Schmidt is. What are you expecting from Australia?
Well, I expect Australia to be at the top of their game in terms of everything they bring on the pitch, but then off the pitch as well, they have us really well scouted. Joe's, he's a tremendous coach. We had him for a number of years, and the detail that he puts in terms of the plan that will go into the weekend, I'm sure he'll have something in line for us. So, look, they're going to be really well drilled on top of the physicality that they would bring up tight. But then, similarly enough to Argentina, they have some backs who are an absolute freaks. It's going to be a tremendous challenge, but look, we're all here now. We're all buzzing and all really excited.
Well, they've just, by the way, confirmed that Joseph Suolihi today is going to be fit. He's going to be back from his broken jaw, so there's another one to throw into the mix.
Exactly, one of many they have. So, yeah, look, it's going to be tremendous. Obviously, we have a big fan base going. It's going to be rocking, so can't wait for it.
The Lions haven't won a series for 12 years since the last time in Australia. Obviously, they drew in New Zealand, which was a heck of a result, but 12 years between winning series brings pressure, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suppose there's always an element of pressure. You're playing for the British and Irish Lions. There's always going to be a tremendous amount of pressure. We're obviously going there with the intention of putting our best foot forward. But look, one game at a time, we'll prep ourselves as best as possible for next week and then hit the ground running and come to Australia.
Are the family going to be going out? I mean, the way you spoke about it, it sounds like they're probably already at the airport with boarding passes.
Oh, they're proper buzzing, yeah. My wife and my son and my mother-in-law are jetting off to Australia for the summer, so they're proper buzzing. And then I have my mum and dad, brother and sister who are on that side of the world. They're going to be coming to the games as well, so there'll be a good contingent of us over there. And I know that a lot of the boys' families are going as well, so you're going to make some really special memories. And it's we're all buzzing.
You've got a strong family connection with Oz. So which city? Is it Canberra, am I right in thinking?
Yeah, I was born in Canberra originally. Did all my growing up there, then moved over to Ireland for rugby when I was a teenager. And then since then, my brother left Canberra. He's in Melbourne now. And then my sister left as well. So my parents moved up to the Gold Coast to enjoy a bit of the finer weather. So I haven't been back to Canberra now since 2016, so it's been a long time. So I am looking forward to getting back, hopefully catch up with some old faces, so it'll be cool.
Were you at the game in 2013 then, out of interest, if you were in Canberra at that
point?
No,
I wasn't at that game, no. I was, we would have been starting back up. I was in the Connacht Academy back then, and we would have been starting up in terms of our season back then, but I do remember watching fondly, and to be here now, it's crazy.
Can you go to Faz, do you think, and say, I really want to play the Brumbies game? do you think you could potentially do that? Because he'd listen to it, wouldn't he?
I'm sure, in a parallel universe I could go over, but in this universe that we're currently sitting in with our feet in the ground, there's not a chance to do that. No, I'll keep the head down and keep doing my thing, and we'll see what happens.